Okay, it's time to start creating PHP files and doing some development work. By default, we'll find that our PHP files are in www.html, and the problem here is that I can't create a file. If I try to create a file, so touch f.php, I'm not allowed to do that. I don't have permission because I'm not the super user. Only the super user can create files in that particular directory. So as super user, I'm going to create a directory called movies, and I'm going to give ownership of that, change own of to ec2 minus user. Using that user, I'm going to change the ownership. I have to do that as super user, of course, sudo. And now I should be able to go into that directory, and now I can create a file. That worked fine. Let's edit that file, and let's put in some PHP. So echo 1 plus 1. Just make sure that's working. Write that, and see if I can see that file here. So if I go to movies / what's called f.php, and it gives me the answer to. What happens if I have a syntax error? So I have a mistake in my PHP. That shouldn't compile, that should fail. So if I save that and reload, I get nothing at all. Let's make a more serious error. Reload. Yeah, that's better. So I got a server error because I had a syntax error in my PHP, but I've got no means of finding out what that error is. So there's a file called php.ini. Okay, php.ini, and this is the file that's effective. It's in /etset php.ini, and it's usually, I can edit that and I can set some things, including whether or not error messages are shown to the server, and I want error message to be shown to the server. Rather than edit that file directly, what I'm going to do is copy this file here, this development version. I'm going to use that to overwrite the ini. So what I need to do is to copy that file there, and I'm going to copy it over /etset /php.ini. But of course only the super user is allowed to do that sort of thing, so I sudo that command. Having done that, I'll probably have to restart the server. sudo. Well, let's try it. Let's see if we get a decent error message now. Reload. No, error message is no better, so I'll restart the server. sudo /etset /init.d /httpd restart. So that's restarted the server. Let's see if we get a better error message. That's a little bit better. It's not fantastic, but at least it's giving me a line number, and I have some hope of finding out what my errors are.